Hey, it's Kirk Cameron. I want to share some exciting news. For 2.5 years, I've been working on a project that I am very passionate about, and I believe America needs to see right now. It's called the Homeschool Awakening, and it's going to be in movie theaters June 13th and 14th only. I want to show you a sneak peek, and stay tuned. Right after this trailer, I'm going to tell you why I made the movie, why I think you need to see it, and why it's so important for America at this moment in history.
We have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents.
I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach.
I don't really understand this idea that parents should decide what's being taught.
Give me a break.
I always viewed homeschooling as somewhat of a cult.
Quiet, reclusive.
The different people.
Abnormal in some way.
I could never picture myself doing it.
Oh no, those are weird. I'm not doing that.
That was before we had kids. And then we had kids, and
all of a sudden, time for school, and is this really what I should be doing? Dropping them off somewhere else.
And the teacher said to me, he would not cheat off of you because you are too stupid for him to cheat off of you. My kid is not going to have that experience.
We didn't have to be a special needs teacher. We only had to be a teacher of our daughter.
The kingdom of heaven is qualifying you to speak into your children's life.
I'm responsible for what we're putting into their head and into their heart.
It changed everything.
I think as a kid, you just want to feel like you're worth it. And homeschooling says you're worth it.
The freedom we had was so worth the small sacrifice it was to teach the kids. Now, 12 years later, I realize it wasn't a sacrifice, it was a total gift.
You are in control. You get to choose curriculum, you get to choose methodology.
It's yours to shape.
You are the perfect person to teach them because you've been teaching your child since day one.
She made sure I had everything I needed. I love her so much.
No one's gonna love our children more than we do.
The greatest gift that I was given was my own identity. My parents gave me that.
Go in with an adventurous spirit.
Break the mold.
It's really beautiful outside the box.
It's such a great adventure.
Isn't homeschooling like public school at home? Ha! Not even close. I made this movie because I care deeply about my children, and I care about your children and about their future and the future of our country. Since the pandemic, we've been made grossly aware of the inaccurate and the immoral things that the public school system has been teaching our children and our grandchildren. And it's up to us as parents to cultivate the hearts and minds and souls of our children toward what is good, toward what is right, beautiful, and true. And the public school system, unfortunately, has not been working with us, but actively working against us. In my opinion, the public school system has become public enemy number one. I think you need to see the movie because you may be wondering, what can I do about it? How can I be part of the solution? The Homeschool Awakening will give you answers. And I think America needs a film like this right now. We need to take back the education of our children because whoever controls the textbooks controls the future. Whoever's shaping the hearts and minds and souls of our children will determine whether or not we live in a free country. And we have freedom of speech and economic freedom and educational and political freedom and religious freedom. If these things are important to you, as I believe they are, join me. It's time for a homeschool awakening.